Well, we are still in the middle of a cost of living crisis, but you can still make some extra money if you want to. All you have to do is either be an Islamist or support Islamism. Now, for some time now, for the past couple of months, I've been trying to expose these organizers of the weekly protests in London, for example, and the Western world in general, who have been paying people to come out to protest. The anti-Israel protests and the pro-Hamas side, the pro-Palestinian cause. And all these guys are always around to do professional protesting. Well, thanks to our friends in Canada, we now have evidence of the same thing actually happening in Toronto. This is according to Toronto Sun, saying protesters are being paid to take part in the so-called pro-Palestinian demonstrations. About $20,000 Canadian dollars a month. So, what many have suspected has now been confirmed by this newspaper and a few courageous Canadians. Pro-Palestine and increasingly pro-Hamas protesters are being paid to protest, to block highways and roads, to intimidate and threaten Jews and non-Jews, to cause chaos and everything else. Again, the reason we have to also say non-Jews because these people just have a problem with everybody. They don't have a just problem with the Jews or Israel. They also have a problem with Christians. They have a problem with Christianity. They have a problem with capitalism, with liberal democracy, with everything that creates the Western civilization. But apparently they're getting paid to come out to do that. Now, this week, Toronto Sun was alerted to the fact that a Victoria BC organization what actually was distributing thousands of dollars, Canadian dollars, to anti-Israel protesters, right? The Plenty Collective, as it calls itself, created what they call it the Solidarity Fund, right? To pay for the costs related to supporting or organizing actions in solidarity with Palestine. Now, they did say this fund is to help cover costs incurred when organizing or participating in local actions. This includes, but is not limited to, the cost of lost wages, supplies, items for fundraising, paying speakers. And then that is the key point. It's not limited to, but also lost wages. Considering that the protests usually happen on Saturdays, considering that there's not going to be any vetting, so all you have to do is just go to them saying, hey, I want to get involved, I want to do this thing to help out. And all you just have to say, I don't know, I'm a senior lawyer and I'm getting paid £200,000 a year and I'm losing my wages. Can you cover that? And they say, fine. That's basically how it works at this point. It makes no sense. Now, also, priority was given to Palestinian, black or indigenous people. There was always a big but. And thousands have been paid out for weeks now, typically close to $20,000 per month. The Plenty Collective did not respond to multiple attempts to seek comment. Same thing that we did in this country when it comes to the left-wing and Islamist organizations who are doing the same thing. They completely ignore any request that we've asked for comments or any questions or anything, any answers that we needed, because they know that we're going to expose them again. The problem is, if you are a white, far-lefty, wokey idiot who wants to go and support them with your pink hair and your LGBT flag saying, yeah, Team Palestine, you're not really the priority. You either have to be Palestinian or indigenous. So basically, if you have a darker skin color, you could get paid. If you're white, you created this world, you're woke tards, they're now coming for you